Hi friends, welcome to Success Learners channel. Today I am going to discuss about the map function here. So basically map function have two arguments let us see this syntax, you will get clarity it has two arguments like function comma iterables. So a map function applies a given function to each and every element. A map function is going to apply a function to each and every element present in this iterables like lists or tuples, whatever it may be. It will create a map object. It contains the result of the mapped function to the iterables. So what is the main point here means see here, this is the function table, this is the function table and it is the iterables like lists and tuples. Each and every element present in this iterables are passing through this function, and this result of this particular element are going to be stored in this map object. So basically map object returns a map object returns map function returns the map object of the results after applying the function to each and every element present in this iterables. So that's it guys about this concept of this function map. Let's see that how we are going to use this map function in this Python. So first of all, we have to define a variable with iterables like number that equals to, we should create a iterables like list. We are creating a list like 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. In this list, after defining a list, we have to define a function like func function of x. What we are going to see here, we have to return square of this number here, x double star 2. It will return the power of the given number, and then we have to store the result list. So using the map function here, in the map function we have to use the function. In the first argument should be function, right? The function name is func, comma, and the second it should be iterables, where iterables we define it as a number, and then we have to read this result, right? Result list. See here what happens. See, I said that it will return, the map function will return, always it will return a map object. Here it is the map object present. We have to see the output results after squaring these numbers. So we have to make it as a list. So list of result list. So then we will get the results like 2 square equals to 4, 3 square equals to 9, and 4 square 16. Like that wise we will get a list here. See, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, and 4 square 16, and 5 square is 25. Like this wise it will come. So if you want to pass 2 or more arguments in the function like x comma y, you have to return x square plus y square. Then we have to define another number list like a new number list, number 1 list, that should be 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6, and we have to pass this in the map function like number 1. So let's see what is the outputs like 2 square plus 3 square, what it will be. 2 square is 4 and 3 square is 9, so it will be 13. That in that way this 4 mapping objects should be written. See what it will return. See here, the first will be 13, and after 3 square plus 9 plus 9 plus 16 it will be 25. Like that wise it is going to happen. And let's take another example like if you want to change a number or change a string into a integer format, how you are going to do this one using map object. See here, I am defining a string like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is a string. This is a string actually. String. Let's print the string. So here you can see that this is a string. If you want integer, if you want to change it into an integer, integer equals to int of, you are unboxing it like a string. You are changing the type of string into a integer. And next float 1 are equal to float of string. We are changing this into integer and float. Let's print this all. String comma integer comma float 1. So see here the difference between these all. The first string, it is written in the single quotes, and second one it is normal integer format, and the third one is in the float format. So what we have to do, if you have a string in a list format, like string equals to, it is in a list format like more than one number, it is having like 1, 2, 3 and 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, like this 3 elements present in a list. So we have to change this. So we have to change this. We have to convert this all into integers. So how we can do that one? See the above operation. Let's try for the above operation, like integer. Integer equals to int of string 1. Int of string 1. It is not going to work. It is throwing a name error like string 1. String 1. See, type error is there. So what we have to do? So we have to use the map object here. In this type of critical situations, the map object is going to be very easiest way. So we have to map this to into a int function. See here, the integer int will be the function here, and the iterable should be string 1. String 1. See here, there is no error. So let's print integer here. It will create a map object. So if you want to print this results here, you have to make it as a list here, and then you have to print that list. So print of list of integers. We are making this integer into a list, then only we are going to see the output results, and we are printing this list. See here, I am not here 4 comma 5 comma 6, it is not the type. See here, the print of list of integers will be 1, 2, 3 and 3, 4, 5 and